So here we are here to draw an analogy where we have the Samhita, the Vedas, Upanishad, the Brahmanas, scriptures, Agni, Varun, Indra, Purushokta, doing stuti to the Devas, Nirukta, that guide us how the words are actually originated. And Vedas actually respect the Vedas Vani where they have ended with saying Neti Neti, Ant Nahi, and they say the Brahmakal actions, and that is being filled with the poetry is in the good faith, talking about the qualities of the true person. इंद्र कुबेर ईस की पदवी तुच्छ मात्र फल होई, because these all are just easily getting l- left by the person, because we have the high level of that also. We see in the Nyaya, Vaisheshik, Sankhya, Yoga, Vimansa, Vedanta, and even the Nastika, when we have the Charvaka and Jain and Bauddha. In the Sankhya, we have the nature and the consciousness differentiation. In the Patanjali, we have the how to be at ease with controlling our mind. Vedanta talks about only when because Vedanta only talks about only the Brahma is true. Everything is the same. Vedanta that's it is actually a Advait situation, and we see we when actually know that it is the living being who is in the trap of this nature, who is in the trap of nature, and by doing the initiation, he can get rid of his nature. And Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga, where he had talked about the breath control, the body, and Garibdas Sahaj Yoga, he talked about the Surti Sabda Yoga. When we get united with the words, not doing Hatha Yoga, like when body gets the pain, it is actually the love that meet to the Paramatma God. Brahma Sutra in the syllabus, where we have the Par Brahma, Brahma Par Brahma, then Par Brahma, then Param Brahma, the excited state of all these things, of all these lower beings. Then we see the Panini, Patanjali, Bhartari, Grama, we have Sphoticism, Vakpadiyam, where Sabda Brahma principle actually guiding that this word is the actually the creator of all all the writings, all the srishti, and the Sandhi Samas. We see the words actually added, then subtracted. This is the mathematics of the words. Sandhi Samas, the differentiation. And when we understand the Sabda Brahma, the Sabda Hitala, Sabda Hikunji, Sabda Hisahukara, in reality, in behavioral principles, only the voice that is actually rising our consciousness, that is actually becoming the vehicle, or we can say the flight of freedom. So it is actually the world principle, Sabda Siddhanta, with the pure language, intention. Intention should be pure, apart from language. Garida said, a real Brahman is to remove all the errors of the mind and to correct that. But we see in literature, in poetics, in devotional bliss, even the Kalidas Bhabhuti, all in their drama, in all their poetries, they have put aesthetic pleasure, the rush, with the study of voice. They have talked about the Sangar, Veer, Karun, pleasuring the sensory organs like the divine nectar Hariras, Ramras Piyare, Jiva Swad na Jaan. It is beyond the sensory organs. In the Dusyant Sakuntala and the Ram Sita story also, where the soul is actually the actress and the supreme being is actually the hero in the love scene drawn, and there is a Vira, the separation. And the Dharma Shastra versus ethics also, the Manusmriti, the Yagvalaki Smriti with the social laws, the Varna system, the duty of the king, and politics and administration, governance, with the creation of this life, the stories, they talked about the Jati Pati Punche na koi, Harika Bhaja Suharika hui. Means it is actually the one is who is higher is actually who know the higher self, not who is born in a higher self. Because if he does not know his higher self, how he will be the higher self? And we had there are examples, the Prahlada, the Dhruva, they all rebutted the. But when we go to the Asoka inscription, Brahmi Lipi, the king's orders written in the stones, they are not erased and they couldn't be erased. That's the best thing we have. And the same way, even if that's not actually possible, but even if that got erased, that's a strong impossibility. But at the time, also the God's name is written in the self, like the Abhilek, that cannot be destroyed, even if all the existence gets destroyed. It is actually like the God's name in the soul itself. So history also, the rule of the law in the inscription of the Ashoka and these Mahdi talk about the rule of the God. Scholarships with the cultural knowledge, with phonetics, with and apart from that we have the spiritual view with self-realization with the mukti way with guided by the Satya Purus and having a ease focus. It is actually